Hello, and welcome to the Next Gallery video series. The Next Gallery is an exciting Denver artist-owned gallery. This business is driven and operated by all the artist members. We are all strong and committed artists that continually push all the members in the gallery to move in new directions and participate as a cohesive group at all times. Contact details for the gallery will be at the end of each artist interview. Currently, we have 3 great art shows showing from January 7th to January 23rd. We would love to have you come visit us because all these pieces are much better in person. But if you can't make it, here's a short feature showcasing the artists and their current shows. First show is by ArtSource, entitled Art as Instrument. Karen Eberly-Smith stopped by to answer a few questions for us about the show.
I'm Karen Eberly-Smith, and I am treasurer at ArtSource. I'm also on the leadership board and one of the artists and teachers for ArtSource. ArtSource is an organization that's been around for over 30 years, and we are an organization that does professional development for art teachers, and it is entirely made up and developed by art teachers. So all of our membership, our leadership, everything is all art teachers, and we get together to create professional development for ourselves, to work on our teaching practices and our pedagogy, but also to develop ourselves as artists. Because we believe that it's just as important for art teachers to nourish their artist side. We do a 1-week professional development every year where we do a retreat, and we just go away for a week and work on our own art, talk about art ideas, talk about teaching ideas, bring in leaders in education to work with us. And then we also have this wonderful connection with Next Gallery, that we are members of Next Gallery as a group. We get to do this show once a year. And we also work with Next Gallery to do Take and Makes, where we come in on First Fridays and set up opportunities for people to actually make artwork and take it home. So the idea of Art of Instrument, that was actually the title for our residency this summer, comes out of artists wanting to have stories and voice and just ideas within their artwork that they want to communicate. And so Art as Instrument is using art to tell the stories through their visual means. So one of the pieces I have here is an acoustic piece. And I've been working with acoustic for years, but I started working with photographs with acoustics. My other piece in the show is one where I use some photographs from my history, my family history. And this is actually a piece based on my own daughter, who is trying to find her path in the world. And it was from a photograph I had taken a few years of her. And I think the newer thing to me is adding into the acoustics, putting in fabric, putting in threads, and just trying to add words to my art. I usually tend to shy away from words a lot. So that's definitely a newer idea. And that actually came out of our summer residency. How can I add to my stories? One of the great things about ArtSource is that we all work together and try to build each other up in our artwork. And Tara Hall is one of our artists who's actually a preschool director. And she started out with ArtSource not believing she was an artist. And has, I want to say she's been with ArtSource about 5 or 6 years. And has developed into this very developed artist who now can approach a large campus and has confidence in what she's creating and the stories that she is telling. I have become a big fan of her work, which has really been really fun. And one of the great things about her work is that it always has little hidden secrets inside of it. This is the artwork by Mead Cummings, and she talks about with this work that she had a lot of thoughts about connection when we went into the pandemic. And she created this work to talk about how we were all connecting still, but through electronics, and that there was still energy connecting us, even though we were all in our separate places, and trying to teach online and reconnect with our students through a different form. So ArtSource will continue to evolve and create itself as new things arise in teaching, especially being in the state we're in right now with the pandemic, and we never know if we're going to be teaching online or in person. We will continue to evolve who we are and support each other as teachers. We will hopefully be back here next year in the new space to have another show. And we will be back up at UNC in this summer, hopefully, to have another week of learning.